Welcome to the 2025 DS Cold Growers Trials. We're going to show you around and give you an idea of what we're doing for the coming year. We're looking at a new concept for caladiums, and that is that we will plant the bulbs in mid to late winter. We will put one bulb per 32 count tray, take care of the heat, get them up so they're breaking through the surface, a little bit younger than these, and then ship them out so that you, the grower, can then finish these in, say, one in a 4-inch pot or 2 or 3 in a 6-inch pot, whatever your choice is. So for those of you who like to plant Helleborus in the fall, we have some nice big 32 count trays with plants that were started last year, and then in the spring we'll have them from a newer crop for spring planting, and those will be in a 25 count tray. This is a collection of our angel wing type begonias. They can be bought separately, or you can buy them as a collection. So you've got Black Forest, Double Dot, and Begonia maculata. We'll be changing all our Mandevilla Dipladenia propagation from a smaller cell to these larger, what we call super cells, these large cell 50 count trays for the purpose of getting 2 pinches on them approximately, and being able to send out a well-branched plant that'll take off faster for you, the grower. This year we've beefed up the number of species and the varieties within those species. So for example, this year we have about 5 or 6 different lavenders available. We have upright tall phlox available, and many others. In the coming season, we will now have cabbage and kale plugs available so that they can be purchased and planted along with your mums. Oh, citronella, whew, that's strong stuff. This is the real citronella. So we keep our own mother stock. We don't have problems with shipping the unrooted cuttings. So if that's what you are looking for, we've got it. So we have our bay all planted, pinched, and these will be ready to ship from now through spring. This is anemone dawnbreaker. It's from tissue culture. It's a perennial that is able to bloom much earlier than many of the current anemones on the market. This display is all about the breeder Bull, B-U-L-L, from Germany. So these are the bull-bred Rudbeckia, known as the Sunbeckia series, and there's many varieties of this, short, tall, different patterns, and in front of them we see the Echinacea Sun Magic Vintage series, also from Bull. This is the second year we're offering the Treasure Island series of sweet potatoes in liners and in finished pots. And again, if you're not familiar with them, they were bred at Louisiana State University. So the name to fame is that they are edible varieties and different colors of flesh. And as another fun fact, one of the things that people don't realize is you can cook these up. All these leaves are edible, and they supposedly have more nutrition than spinach. This is the second year of offering the Chlorophytum Starlight. Keeping in mind, Chlorophytum is, as you know, the same as spider plants, except these don't have pups. These just go upright. If you didn't know any better, you'd think it was a grass. Has a little bonus of some flowers, and they fill out continuously throughout the summer. We continue to offer more and more houseplants, both from cuttings and from tissue culture, and this is just a small group of what we have to offer this coming year. We've added more gesneriids to our offering, and that would include things like Streptocarpus, Aeschynanthus, Nemathanthus, and this one is the Aeschynanthus marmoratus. And I pointed out because yes, it will have flowers once or twice a year, but it makes a beautiful hanging basket, and it grows much faster than other Aeschynanthus. Here's a Philodendron Brasil. It's not a new variety, but it's new in our young plant offering, 26 cells per tray. New for us, these two Tradescantia are quite eye-catching. This white-green one is called Brightness, and the other variety right here is called Pink Lilac. I just want to point out that most of us think of ficus as an indoor plant, and just a reminder that in nature they are a full sun plant, and even these variegated ones don't burn in the full sun. Gazania sun carpet. This will be our second year with this plant, and you can see in the heat of the summer in full sun how great it looks. This variety called Fireburst is getting a lot of attention on the market, and it appears to have great flowers. The shape of the flowers and the size is very similar to the other Ventis. This year we're adding a pale pink Euphorbia. It's pinker in the spring and lighter in the summer. It's got a little bit of a bronze leaf, and this is Euphorbia Star Blast Pink. Here's some nice Celosia Kilos. This is Kilos Fire Orange from Beacon Camp, and they've put on a great display this summer. Here's a couple nice Coreopsis that seem to be in their peak right now. The Little Bang series, Enchanted Eve, and Red Elf. Wow, look at the flower power on this Gerber. It's a Garvinia Sweet Fiesta. Delosperma Sun Diamonds, great color, very compact plants. Couple new Dahlia dahlias from Selecta. Got purple lace and red lace, and they made a great introduction of this bicolor look. We call these kits. These are kits, K-I-T-S, and that means that we will root the different components in their own trays because they usually don't necessarily root nicely in a clump with other varieties. So we will send you the makings of this recipe in separate trays so you can then put together the kit. Here's a few of the Trixies and quick combos that we like to do to finish in-house here. And the big change this year is we will no longer sell the components with one cutting per cell. We will go back to the traditional method of sticking the 3 different components in one cell because we believe that's what the customer wants. Here, stay. I got a cookie for Lamia. Stay. 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 How's this?